How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Jeep Made King channel. And guess what today, guys? If you saw the thumbnail, yes, I went to Harbor Freight and I picked up a McGRAW 29-gallon 165 psi air compressor. And the reason is because I needed something different from a shop. I'm always in the shop, and I tell you what, I had a Craftsman, a 29-gallon, and it still works today, believe it or not. But man, I was just getting tired of the loud noise of the oilless pump. Man, them dudes are just, you got to pretty much wear earplugs in your ears nonstop when you're in here, especially if you're using a lot of air. It'll just drive you crazy. But I got one of these oil pump. It is a motor that drives a belt that drives the compressor, and I want to see if it's going to be a lot quieter for the shop. And guess what? I'm going to take you through what the old one sounds like, what this one sounds like, and if I made the right purchase. So let's go. All right, guys, so this is what I've had, and I bought this back in 2003. It has been really used, and really, it's been an excellent air compressor for my needs. I've done a lot of stuff with it, and it works great. It is a Craftsman, and it is a oil-free pump. Single-cylinder, oil-free, 150 psi, 6 horse, 30-gallon. This thing does a really good job, but the biggest problem is this right here. This thing is so loud. I'm telling you, when you're in the garage, it'll just drive you crazy. The thing is so loud, and it's just annoying. But that's why I decided it's time for it to go. So I'm going to turn this thing on and let you guys hear what it sounds like compared to the new air compressor I got. Okay, here we go. That right there is very, very noisy. So let's go over to the new one, and I'll show you what that one sounds like. All right, so this is it right here. It's a McGraw 29-gallon oil lubricated air compressor, 165, 5.3 CFM at 90 psi, and 1.8 horsepower motor. And the thing really does actually weigh quite a bit. I was kind of surprised once I loaded this thing up. It's like, man, this thing weighs a ton. But anyhow, it is up to 25% more runtime, and it's got the 10-inch non-flat tires on it, which is nice. You don't never have to worry about putting air in them. And it's supposed to last 2 times longer. Because why? Because it's an oil pump. So, and what's really cool about it, it does have an hour meter on it. That way you can keep track of the history on your oil. And that way you can make sure you keep it maintenance really well. And it said warranty void if these are not performed. But it's every 20 hours you're supposed to drain the tank. Every 50 hours you're supposed to check the belt. And every 100 hours you're supposed to change the oil in there. And that is a 30-weight non-detergent oil. Make sure you don't put a detergent oil in there, like a 1030 or something like that, because it foams up. And you don't want that foaming up in there. You want it just a straight 30-weight non-detergent. And that way it won't foam, and it'll keep your pump operating properly. Okay, so it does have one hook up here, and you've got your tank pressure and then your regulator that you can put whatever pressure you want for the hose. And then you got your on and off, and then you've got your pop-off valve in case for some reason it doesn't shut down. It does have that safety device. The only thing that you have to do when you get this is put on the wheels and the rubber vibration dampeners right there, and the air filters. You got one on this side and one on this side. They just screw on, and it's ready to roll, guys. It's got a really nice size motor on it. It's a single phase, and it is an induction motor. So you got your belt and a nice little metal cage on it. But ultimately, let's fire this thing up, and we'll just see how loud it is. Here we go. Guys, that right there is so much quieter. I mean, like, at least half as quiet. That has really, really made a difference. It sure has. I just put oil in it. It does come with the right oil that goes in there. And I haven't broke it in yet. The directions say to run this 30 minutes with the bottom drain tank valve open. That's what you're hearing that air come from. And then that way there's no load on the compressor. We're going to let that break in. And then what I'll probably do is I'll probably put around, I don't know, 15 hours on this or so. And then I'll change the oil again. That way we've got a good break in. What you can do is probably put you a magnet on this bolt right here. And if you've got any metal fragments on the inside, it'll go ahead and collect to the back side of this bolt. When you change that oil, all those metal fragments will stick to that. And I think you'll be able to get a better cleaning when you do an oil change. So something to think about when you do that. But guys, I'm telling you what, I'm very, very happy with this. I hope that it's going to last a long time. But the reviews that I saw on this are actually extremely good. And what I really like about it is, if this motor goes bad, probably be able to get a new motor for it or just fix it. It's got a couple of start capacitors on top that could be replaced. Got a nice heavy-duty motor with a breaker kick out right here on it. And then I can replace that if need be, put a new belt on it. And then Harbor Freight actually sells just this. And well, actually you could buy both. You can buy just the compressor alone, or you can buy the motor alone. And that way if something breaks, you can actually fix it. That other compressor over there, if it breaks, you're pretty much junk. Just throw the whole thing away and start all over again. But this one, I kind of like it. Kind of gives you the option of fixing it and keeping going a long time. So guys, that's pretty much my review on it. I think it's going to be a good one. And I'm looking forward to firing it up, taking it through the break-in period, and putting the hours on it. And if I have any problems with that, I'll bring you back on the Jeep Man King channel, and I'll tell you all about it. But anyhow, if you haven't already, look down my playlist. I do a lot of things in the garage, work on trucks, do on boat trips, and do just about a little bit of everything else. And I do it because I'm just a man. So guys, God bless you guys, and we'll see you next time on the Jeep Man King channel. See ya.